I had my.
Sorry, we're trying that again because the audio wasn't working.
It's all right.
Okay.
Yeah. So yesterday I had my appointment and, like 3-4 hours away.
Right. And
And
this
so-
is for, hey, don't be cheating and looking at that list.
Ooh, you could just got
You have
told.
to wait. You have to wait for us to announce it. He's trying to
We
cheat
had
and look at my list.
We had a husband snatch a
We
list.
had a husband snatching a list before I read him off.
Snap.
Dang.
I can't even do that.
Okay.
I know I can't do that. I'm
you
not
don't
allowed
want
to
to do that. You like the surprise.
I actually really like the
You
surprise.
like the surprise.
I'm do way better impromptu.
You are. So
But I had some shit go down this week.
So now what was your appointment for? Tell everybody.
The appointment. Wait, they're showing me. Oh my God, there's treats at Disneyland. He's showing me all kinds of treats at Disneyland. Oh, there's a blood orange slush.
In
Ooh.
case anyone didn't know, we're going to Disneyland
Very soon.
in like 2 weeks.
Oh, wait. And back to
All
my
right,
appointment.
right.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Appointment.
So it was a dental appointment because, a few years ago, my teeth really sucked.
Yes.
Well, the bones suck, not my teeth. My teeth are perfect.
That's because you take care of them perfectly.
I really do. So anyway, I had to drive 4 hours over there, and I just went by myself so Thor could stay home and be with the animals and do house shit.
Yeah.
House
shit.
So I drove over there, got over there, really good time. Like I was there about 25
and
minutes
I
early.
called you at like
You called me when I was like after I was sitting in the
like
parking
almost
lot.
noon. I'm like, how was your appointment? And you're like, I haven't gone yet.
It's at noon.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Call me later.
I know I did. But on the way home, holy shit! I right out of Monroe. Well, no, after I talked to you,
Yeah.
after I pulled out of startup because I had to get some teriyaki.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I can't go
You
through
gotta
there
get
without my teriyaki. So after I pulled out of there, I got hooked up with a big silver, huge pickup truck, and then a blue pickup truck with a big ladder hanging out like 3 feet out of its trailer.
Did it have a flag on it?
No, it was illegal for that part. But I didn't care because these guys decided to follow me through one of the, I call it Fern Gully.
Yeah.
So it's one of the 2 straightaways right in a row, right out of, right after you have hit Zeke's, and it's before Index.
Okay, sure.
So there's 2 big straightaways. It's not a passing lane, but you can pass if you're able to leapfrog and you're good enough at this.
Yes,
Which
I've experienced Heather passing in a no passing zone.
This was a passing zone.
And screaming at people and flipping them off. Yeah.
Okay.
that was fun.
Oh, right. This was actually legal. It was a
Okay.
nice slingshot that I did.
It's legal this time.
Yeah, it was legal. So I did a nice slingshot, which a slingshot means that there's a slow ass fucking car here. You back the fuck up off of them, knowing that you have this pass, and then you start going really, really, really fast, and then you. That way you don't get any of this headwind. You let that car block most of that headwind, and you can just pull out right by it, just skim its bumper. She go by.
Bobby.
What, babe? You gotta speak into the microphone.
Just call her Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby.
Oh, baby, I didn't want him saying that in the microphone. Anyway. Anyway, so I was slingshotting, and then as I was slingshotting, another truck, the silver truck was slingshotting in front of me, doing the exact same move, and then
You're like, hey, soulmate.
I was like,
Yeah.
all right,
There's my peeps.
I'll
There's my
follow you.
peeps.
And then as I came through, the blue truck came in behind me, and the 3 of us decided to leapfrog a bunch of these ass wipes.
Okay.
Yep. And then we get to the second straightaway because you get 2 of them. You go around about 3 or 4 really good hairpin corners, and then you get another straightaway. Good straightaway. And there was no ass wipes coming this way. So I was able to just keep fucking going.
I love how all the other drivers are ass wipes.
Well, that's just what they were yesterday. They have different names. You know this.
Yes.
There's lots of, there's cum guzzlers.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one right there. Well,
There's just the regular fucker. Like,
Yeah.
You just,
yeah, the fuckers like to fuck their fuck sticks.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh,
Yeah.
that's what you said when we were in Tri-Cities. He has a small fuck stick where we're driving on the freeway, and I had to write it down.
Yes, you did. So I have a lot of those. Anyway, so we're all slingshotting through, and then somehow the 3 of us stay together all the way to Wenatchee. So it's silver truck, me, blue truck.
You guys are like bonded now.
We have bonded. Like we won't pass each other. We all, blue truck and me, we were letting that silver truck, because he's the biggest of us, all like just take this whole thing going, because if anybody's going to get radared, it's going to be him.
Yep.
He's the biggest.
Or if anyone's going to, hit a deer or something.
It's going to be him. And then if anybody's going to get pissed and have to, go behind us, it's going to be the blue truck. I'm in the safe zone. I'm in the middle.
Yep.
other than pile up.
You're in the middle of the sandwich.
I was.
Yeah.
I was the jelly.
You were, yeah.
Because I was the red car.
You're the double stuff in the Oreo.
I was. And they just left me alone. They just kept, we just all cruised all together all the way to Wenatchee. It was
Nice.
fantastic. But it was a good 85 over that pass.
Nice.
Around Dead Man's, the Kia is so much better than my Honda with the Dead Man's Corner.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to like swipe through the lane because it's 2 lanes. Usually I do a NASCAR thing so I come out here and then I cut through the corner to get to the middle.
Yes.
And then I'll come back out.
Yes.
Which doesn't
experience that.
I'm sorry about that. I did warn you I was doing it.
You did warn me. You said, don't be afraid. I'm going to be changing lanes a little bit.
Well, because if you cut through the most prominent and narrowest, or no, I'm not thinking narrow, the sharpest part of that corner at Dead Man's, because you can only take it at 40 miles per hour. I want to take it at 70.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to take it at 70, you have to be out in the outside lane, and then you have to cut through both lanes. But you also have to make sure there's no one in that other lane.
True. Very true.
So it doesn't always work. There's times I do have to take it at 40 because my cars will tip. Or SUVs, they'll tip.
Yeah.
They suck.
Kind of come off the ground.
What was the other thing? Oh, I had a Home Depot issue.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry about that. That was really wrong. That was like,
I got called snotty. I don't fucking care if I was snotty.
And you shouldn't have like the store man. Was she a store manager?
I never have figured that out.
department
I
manager?
haven't figured.
She was what?
Customer service manager.
She was the customer service manager. and
But it
she
wasn't
said
her
that.
problem. That's not my problem.
She told Heather she was being snotty and that it wasn't her problem. Like, what in your customer service?
And good
That's
Heather
fantastic.
fashion, I made it her problem. Because that bitch did not want my ass coming over there
Literally,
on Thursday.
like, no, you know what? My husband's not going to come back. I'm going to come back, and then you're going to deal with me.
Yeah, and you get
Yeah.
to deal with me after a 3-hour drive with me knowing I have to drive 3 hours back.
Yeah.
Also knowing I have to do it again the next day.
Bitch.
But she made it okay at the
She
end.
finally did.
Yes. But
So, hey, everyone listening on Twitch or out in podcast land, I'm Jacoby.
I'm Heather.
And together we make a
Jether!
You're listening to Jether's Random Stuff and all of Heather's adventures over the weekend on her going over to the other side, to the dock side.
I went to the dock side and I
Yeah,
survived.
and she survived.
I even got some fucking boxes.
Damn.
Well, Thor got the boxes.
Heather
I
ju-
just did the legwork.
Heather just bitched at someone until they gave him the boxes. Is that how that
Literally,
works?
Thor said when he heard her call me snotty, he literally was like, oh no.
He's like, shit. He's like, God damn it.
They just added another hour to that for me waiting here because you just called my wife snotty.
Yeah.
But he said it happened so fast. He said it was literally within like 3 seconds of the conversation starting that she was calling me names.
God. And she's a customer service manager.
Yeah, thank you, Kobe. I appreciate that because Thor, the first thing he said is like, "What the fuck did you say to her in the first 3 seconds to make
I
her
don't
call
care
you snotty?"
what you say. She's a
Thank
customer
you.
service manager.
Thank you. I had to listen to her tell my husband, "I appreciate your long drive, but that's not my problem." Like a billion times, and I was fucking wanting to crawl through the phone like
You
Freddy
don't
Krueger style.
ever say that to someone, ever.
That's not my problem.
That is not my problem. You say, I'm sorry that you had to do that, and I'm sorry you feel that way.
Yes.
And you do whatever you can to make it better. You don't say, that's not my problem, fuck you, basically, is what she's saying.
So now I'm thinking I might be saying something wrong in my career. Because, a lot of time when I get patients that get pissed off about having to come get cavities filled,
Yeah.
they bitch at me about it. Literally, they'll bitch at me like it's my fault that they have cavities in their mouth. And then this is my exact words. I don't actually say it's not my problem. Because it is my problem. I have to fucking fix it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So obviously it's my problem. But this is what I actually say to them. So maybe I'm taking a page out of her book. So you tell me.
Okay,
if I
what
need
do
to
you say?
stop saying this.
What do you say?
Okay, honey. I did not put the cavities in your mouth. I did not do that. I'm trying to help you. So you do not have the cavities in your mouth. So I didn't put them in there. I wasn't the one that decided not to brush. I was not the one that decided not to floss. And I'm not the one that drank a bunch of pop or ate the sugar. This was on you. And I'm just trying to help you.
Okay, that's a little bit of rubbing salt in the wound, a little bit, yeah.
But this is after they've gone after me pretty hard about this. And I've had to deal with a lot of attitude over the last.
Yeah.
It takes a lot for me to get to that
Yeah.
But yes, I have to explain to some patients
But
that
you can
I
only
didn't do this.
You can only do so much in the time that you're allotted. There's someone else waiting
Exactly.
for your time.
You hear that?
And
You
so
hear that, Dr. Matt?
yeah.
There's other people waiting for me.
Yes. Do not add treatment. Sorry. I'm just like and I'm learning all this shit and I'm just like, don't add treatment. Okay.
Keep us on schedule. God.
The schedule I have claims to get out. Oh my God.
Yep.
I've learned so much this week about how to enter claims and
Oh
about
my
Medicaid.
God.
I had to call Medicaid yesterday. I had to
How?
call them.
Wait, how did that go?
Actually, not bad.
I've never had to call I've never actually done Medicaid payments.
The lady,
I was always private
I
pays.
actually only had to like navigate through the phone tree, and I got someone like right away.
What?
And she was really nice. So
Okay.
I was expecting it to be bad. It wasn't bad. She did help me,
Okay.
sort of.
Oh,
And then
yeah. Well,
You know,
sort of is
sort
better
of.
than nothing at all.
she did have to put me on hold because she couldn't figure it
She
out.
probably
for a
didn't tell you it
while.
wasn't her problem either.
She did not say that.
That will just rile someone right up. Mm. Don't say that.
All right. So since it's October,
And we have a trip in like a week and a half.
we're leaving in like a week and a half. We're going to have a podcast like obviously this week, next week. We will not have one the last week of October, but we will be having some Facebook Lives.
I think we'll
from
Facebook
our
Live
trip.
a lot. I think we'll Facebook Live from Not Scary Farm on Friday
Yes.
because that's going to be badass and I will be in my element.
Yes. Heather's going to be shielding Megan and I from the scary things.
I wonder if I'm going to have a different attitude because of that. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if I'm going to be in a protective mode instead of my...
Instead of you just like having fun and shit, you're going to have to be in protective mode.
Yeah. Like, I have to stand between you and the scaries.
Because if we get really scared, we will shut down.
And then I'll have to leave, and I don't want to leave.
It's your job to stay in between us and the scary shit.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
You do realize none of it's scary.
It's just... Well, and I better than I used to be, but
You
Megan is
are.
not. She doesn't like
But
the scary stuff.
She did tell me that she thinks she's going to do really well in the theme park if she's with me.
She probably will.
Because she says, if you're just making fun of everybody and laughing at everything and literally pointing out, because I'll point out shit. When we're
Yeah.
in a maze, it's like, oh, look, hey, you can see their foot right there. Hey, guess what? You want to
Yes.
try to you want to help me scare them? Because that's my favorite thing to do in the mazes. That I try to sneak up on them and I try to fucking scare the people who are trying to scare us. And it's
Yeah.
really fun to do that.
Yeah, so I think we'll be
I
okay.
think it's gonna be
see.
just fine.
But we'll do a Facebook Live from Not Scary Farm. We'll do one from Disneyland. We'll do one from the Oogie Boogie party.
Oh, yeah. We got some good costumes for that.
We got some really good.
Oh, my God.
We have to do it from the medieval times, too, because that'll be fun.
Oh my gosh, we will have to live stream that one. And we're going to be on Disney for 5 days. So there'll be a
Yeah.
lot of live streaming.
There will
we
be.
will make up for this podcast.
Yes.
And then the following Friday, we will be driving. So
Nothing that day.
we might Facebook
Maybe
Live
we'll
for
Facebook Live from the car.
We might. That's going to be an adventure on the way home.
Yes.
Because Kobe and Megan, I don't think have ever done that one.
No.
With Thor and I.
So that'll be
It'll
fun.
be it will go
Yeah.
faster than you're thinking, I promise. Because you guys, maybe we should get more value and just knock you two out on the way back.
Yeah, we might want to do that.
Because Thor and I can rock this shit. We've done it multiple times where we drive 24
Hey,
to
I have a
26
question.
hours.
I have a
Yes.
question, Thor.
Yeah.
If we're driving and all of a sudden I say, oh my God, what is that? Can we stop right there? What's your reaction to that type of a question? Some people are like, no, I'm not fucking stopping. Shut up.
Maybe lean into the mic. Now, remember, it is your second wife's 50th birthday. I know. So you got to lean into the mic.
If I say, Thor, there's the world's biggest ball of yarn right there. We have to stop and go look at it.
Are you going to stop the car so we can go look at the big ball of yarn? Now, Thor, does it help you that I will make fun of her the whole way through? I always stop for her.
She does always stop.
I always stop, but sometimes there's some animosity and some making fun of her. that I do while we stop. I'm like, oh yeah, hey, I love stopping at this that's closed. Get a picture of that closed sign, babe.
That only happened like one time.
3 times that we've been to lodge and that thing's closed. The lookout's always closed.
I
It's
didn't tell
always
you
closed.
to stop last time.
No, you did not, because you knew it was closed.
It's all gonna depend.
Oh,
Does it depend
Ooh.
on what it is, or how tired you are, or how much farther we have to go?
There's
Like-
so many factors.
wait.
How many times it's happened?
I swear it won't be very often. Only when I see something super fantastic. What?
Or a cow.
Or a cow.
Wait,
Wait, though.
I don't
The
stop
cow-
for cows very often.
The
for her.
cow has to be very, very close to the road.
That's why I've never had to stop, Jeff, because the cow's never been that close to the
Jeff
road.
has had to stop several times for
I
cows.
have been lucky, and usually all I have to do is moo at the damn thing as we go by and wave at it. And that's what I do.
He's had to stop while I pet them.
Nope, they're not close enough to the fence for us to do that. The worst thing we've ever had to do was the first time we went to the lodge was our leapfrogging.
You mean Frogger?
Frogger.
But the tumbleweeds?
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah.
That was when you were driving too.
And I was like, You're like,
We're-
here comes one. Here it comes.
Slow down. Wait, speed up. Slow down now. Brake. Can you go in the other lane? Yeah.
All right.
And then the last 3 times we went, it didn't happen to me.
No, it was fine.
We did have the second time though, not our lane, but the other lane had the pile up.
It was horrible.
It was the size of a
it was
semi.
later. It was that next year or later that year when they had that semi that got buried in tumbleweeds on that same highway.
God, we call it the tumbleweed highway.
Yeah.
All right, now we
All
have
right.
a topic. Kobe
We
has
have
topics.
a topic. I have a topic.
I
Since
told you this is why we should do the short one for the first one.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
This is it's Halloween time.
Oh my
So I
God.
have the list of top 10 Halloween costumes for adults. There's a kids one, but this is the adults one. This is the list that Jeff tried to look at.
Jason.
Now, do you want to say what you think number 1 is? Number 1 Halloween costume for adults.
It's gonna be neither Jason or it's gonna be the stupid like French maid
These
stupid thing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with both.
Okay.
Or maybe the Scream one, which is ghost faced.
Okay.
Ghost-faced is very popular.
Does anybody want? Jeff saw the list. He can't say because he's a cheater. Thor, do you want to make a prediction on what you think number 1 is?
Probably Michael Myers.
Okay.
And that's not Jason though.
These are all kind of generic too.
Okay. Oh, well, it's like a witch.
I'm going to start with number 10 and go to number 1.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Number 10 apparently is any Avengers character. So like
Wait, so Thor's just walking around
Thor?
owning it.
So Thor,
He's just owning the shit right now.
Iron Man,
Top 10.
you know,
Yeah.
Loki, Thor,
Hulk.
the Hulk.
Hulk smash.
Yeah. Any Avengers characters, number 10.
Black Widow. I've actually thought about being her a couple times because I just want to wear a leather cat suit.
Right? With
Yeah.
a gun strapped to your leg. Like, who doesn't want that?
And I already have red hair.
yeah.
So
that's
I already,
fantastic.
I can rock that shit. If we weren't doing the villain theme for Disney, Kobe is going to be this year Cruella de Vil.
Yes.
Thor and I will be Jack and Sally.
Yes. And Megan's the Queen of
Uh-huh.
Hearts.
Kobe has to fix my costume.
I do. It's like,
It's
she
only like-
ordered, she ordered like a 3X and she's a medium. So, it's so big.
The reviews were horrendous.
Well, I ordered a 2X and mine fits fine.
So yours actually came from China. Mine came from the USA.
Yeah.
Apparently, an extra
When they
large.
said 2X, they meant 2X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My It came and
I'll
it didn't
fix it.
even say 2X anymore. It said 18 to 20. I'm like, oh, fuck. When I saw that on the package, I was like, please be small.
Yeah, I know.
And it
but
wasn't.
remember the dance ones we got? For,
But you rocked that shit.
those are so fucking tiny.
But you rocked it. You
Well,
made it look so good on
yeah,
us.
it's so much easier to make something smaller than to make it bigger.
I can't wait to see what you do with those leggings.
I'm gonna fix them.
Uh,
Okay.
If you don't, it's not a big deal because I will just.
Oh, I'm gonna
wear-
fix them.
Okay. Okay.
It's like a challenge now. All right, number 9, Spider-Man.
Isn't that an Avenger? He's an Avenger.
Well, he did.
No, he's in the Avenger movies. He was in the last
But-
three movies.
But before that, he wasn't.
But he is.
Originally, he wasn't.
But he's a fucking Avenger. That's a bad list.
Spider-Man's like half owned by Sony and half owned by Disney. So he's like sort of an Avenger, but not a full Avenger.
I think he's a full Avenger because now they have a fucking ride at California Adventure. The Web Slingers.
That's true.
So I'm pretty sure he's Avenger.
But before he didn't
Before
used to
this
be.
list, he's not an Avenger.
He's
And
not
now
an
he is an
Avenger.
Avenger. So 9 and 10 are the same.
Okay.
'Kay.
Number 8
Which?
is a tie between Superman and the Joker.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
But the Joker is actually an Avenger, right? No, that's
No.
Batman. He's Batman.
He's DC.
He's DC. You're
so
right.
is Superman.
Yes, you're right. I was thinking for a second that Joker was part of the villains with Spider-Man, but he's
No.
not. He's a Batman guy.
He's a Batman guy.
You know, Joker was my favorite, and the Riddler.
Oh, the Riddler.
I did like Two-Face, and I like Penguin. Okay, I liked all the villains from the Batman series. Penguin was probably my least favorite.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Two-Face was my favorite,
Especially
though.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah. Danny DeVito.
Well, he tried real hard, but I just thought that
He killed it, but it was weird.
why can't I think of his name? The liar guy. Jim Carrey.
Jim
Jim
Carrey.
Carrey just rocked that Riddler.
He did.
Riddle me this.
He was really good
Oh, he
at
was
it.
so good.
And now they have a new Batman coming out with Robert Pattinson as Batman.
I can't see him as Batman. He's always going to be Edward,
I know. He's always going to be Edward.
or he's the guy from that got killed in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was his name?
Diggory.
Cedric.
Cedric
Diggory.
Diggory. Poor kid.
All right. Number 7 is a zombie.
Generic, but
That's
yeah,
pretty easy.
very easy to be a zombie. You just
Zombie.
wear your regular clothes and make yourself look dead.
Basically, I already look that way.
You need some more blood
So
on you
easy.
and a little
So I
bit
just need
of
some brains or something.
yeah. Need
All
something
right.
to munch on. We should put brains in a wine glass and be zombies.
We could do that. We could do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 6 is Batman.
For an adult, really?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm seeing a lot of little kid costumes going for the adults.
I feel like a lot of guys want to be Batman for some reason. I'm not sure why. Because you know why?
You know why? It's a utility belt.
Because Batman himself has no superpowers.
No, he does
He's
not.
just an ordinary dude
with a utility belt
with a utility belt
and a bat car.
and a Batmobile and a bat plane and a bat motorcycle
And
and
It's
a
all the
billion
toys,
and a
for
billion
sure.
dollars.
and a little kid that worships him named Robin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a little creepy. That's just a little creepy how you said it.
I know. Do you like how I said it? I liked how I said it. Actually, I thought it was
Oh my
kind of
God.
nice.
Number 5,
Okay.
pirate.
Okay, the pirate can go. This is the first one I've heard that actually goes for both women and men. So far, all
Yeah,
of
it
these have
could.
been all men costumes. Women do not. There was no Batgirl.
True.
There's hardly any women Avengers.
There's just the Black Widow and Captain Marvel, who in the comics was a man, right?
I
Not a woman.
believe you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, it's just the Black Widow
Yeah. There's just not much going
and maybe
on.
Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy. But that's it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. So pirates number 5. Is that me? Yeah. Okay.
It was me.
Hold on. Let me just check and see if it was anything important. Nope. It's super not. Wait.
Wait, is it your Facebook feud?
Oh, it's Twitch telling me that we're live on Twitch.
Yes.
Thank you, Twitch.
Hi Twitch.
Woo! All right.
And YouTube. Hi. Hi. Hi.
Hi. Number 4 is a cat.
Okay, I could get behind that one.
That was so easy.
I was a kitty cat 3 times when I was a kid.
I was a kitty cat when I was a kid because my mom made me a kitty cat costume and I wore it till I grew out of it and I couldn't fit into it anymore because it was my favorite costume ever.
Was it all one piece?
It was
It was very warm.
all one piece plus the head thing with the
Yes,
ears.
me too.
Yeah.
So all I had to do was paint my face and I was good to go.
Yeah.
I had that and a witch costume like that.
Yeah.
Well, it even had a little mask. That witch costume had a mask too. It was pretty
Nice.
nice. Heidi had a vampire one.
And then just ratty clothes.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, I can get behind the kitty.
I like the kitty.
Yeah,
All right,
same
number
here.
3, a ghost. That's like so fucking easy.
Do
That's,
people
I
just
thi-
throw the sheet over themselves
I
still?
feel like this is the lame one that people do when they don't know what else to do.
Like, I wouldn't even want to do the lame thing with the sheet over top like Charlie Brown with the billion holes. Because that's what he does. He always puts a zillion holes in his little
Yeah,
costume.
yeah.
It's stupid. I would just paint myself all like white, wear white clothing.
Have
and-
like a gray wig or something.
yeah,
like
so
that,
that
yeah.
way you look like the supernatural ghost.
Yeah, like a creepy
Like, I'd want
ghost.
some chains going around
Oh,
me.
that's a good idea.
My
Mhm.
first pair of
So if I
pants
was gonna
so
go for the ghost
like
thing,
that
I'd
working
really
back in
ramp
my
her up and really make it so. Well,
So
you know
look
what?
creepy.
Yeah, I would be Betty,
plain pockets.
Oh, would you?
They were like a
Okay,
Stan
all
Lee
right.
spring.
and then I would actually try to maybe pull this off at the
Oh,
village.
dude, it was horrible.
But you can't be scary at the village.
You know, I think Justin let me get away with anything I fucking want.
You might.
I think if anybody asks, who are you? I was like, I'm Betty. Who's Betty? That's our local friendly village ghost.
That's right.
Because we've actually had multiple meetings before Justin came in how we're not allowed to talk about Betty at work.
Why?
Because they think it scares the patients that we talk about Betty.
What's that guy doing? Oh, snap.
Is that a ghost?
No, it's a awesome invention. That he makes in the refrigerator. That's pretty. Look, do you see it?
That's a box of wine in the fridge door with a hole for the spout.
That's pretty amazing. That's pretty awesome.
Thor, if we ever get into boxed wine, you better go for that.
All right, number 2.
We're almost to number 1.
Number 2 is vampire.
That's so lame.
But that's easy to do too, though.
Well, you know
right?
what? I have to ask the kids at work because that's what I always ask them.
Yeah.
Oh, so first thing I always do, because I got in trouble once with a parent, they bitched me out at work because they don't celebrate Halloween.
Oh.
'Cause I asked their kid what they were going to dress up for Halloween.
Oh, and they're like, we don't celebrate Satan's holiday. Is that what they
Why
said?
would you even ask that question without asking if we even celebrate it? I'm sorry.
Sorry, I didn't know that you
So
were
now,
like religious freaks.
For the past 6 years, this happened at the village. That this happened didn't happen at my other jobs that I
Yeah.
had 11 years before that. It only happened here. So I always ask, do we celebrate Halloween? I just ask that little question really quick, and 99.9 say yes.
They're like, duh.
Yeah, but I always ask them, what you going to be for Halloween? And you know how often they say ninja?
Really?
It's always a ninja.
Ninja.
Boys are ninjas, and the girls, they're the wild card. Sometimes there's something pretty, sometimes there's something scary.
Yeah, I can see that.
Do you remember what you dressed up as when you were a kid for Halloween?
Well, a cat.
Multiple times. Yeah,
Cat,
I know
several
lots
times.
of mine. I was a
I was-
princess often for some stupid reason.
Cat lots. I was Scooby-Doo one year. I was Raggedy Ann one year.
I was Raggedy Ann one year,
I
and Heidi
love
had
her.
to be Raggedy Andy.
Oh.
We were only 2, and I don't even know how I got to be the Ann, and Heidi had to be Andy because normally I think that would be reversed.
Yeah.
But I got to be Ann.
Yes.
We were kind of cute. We were only 2. Imagine little twins dressed up as Raggedy Ann and Andy.
That's cute.
They were
That's
so
cute.
They were elite costumes
Oh my
too.
God.
They were Grandma Nelson made them.
Oh yeah.
They were amazing. We even had the wigs and everything.
The exact same
So
one.
I
Alright.
was that
Exact same one.
princess
Jumpsuit,
multiple
everything.
times, and I hated.
I
the
was never a princess.
I hated it. It was the easiest thing because Diane would
Okay.
just give us old prom dresses from Amy and Stacy, and then throw a crown on it and do our makeup, and it was done.
I dressed up at work when I worked at the newspaper. A bunch of us got together and we're going to be the Wizard of Oz people.
Oh yeah.
And I was the
VIPs
Wicked
are
Witch of the
showing
West.
up. I think I got 2 more
So I
episodes.
literally dyed my hair black.
Green face paint.
I put green
Yeah.
paint all over my face and my
I just-
hands
I
and
got-
everything,
I
and
got
I had
a
the
little
whole
down to the
costume. I had the
leather, and I just didn't
the
feel like
old
watching anything
broomstick
or
and
doing anything.
everything.
that is so
right? It was fantastic.
hot.
And then later that night, we took Megan trick or treating because she was still younger, right? And I remember like
didn't
walking
know?
by these little kids,
like,
and they
"Who
would
the
just
hell is
stare
this
at me.
guy?"
And this one walked by and
So you had to
stare. It
go-
was
did
just
you go
like
back and
totally
watch it?
staring at me the whole time. And then I heard him ask his mom, "Is that a real witch?" Because I look super scared.
And you
I
look
like
legit.
black. I had like black lipstick.
That's
and like,
amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
Oh
fantastic.
my God. So when I was in 8th grade,
Haven't seen that part yet.
because, at this point you're a little too old for trick-or-treating.
Right.
But a little too young for a Halloween party, a
Right.
good party. So my friends and I all decided, let's do one last hurrah. If anybody's going to give us candy, because we're all like, 13 at this point,
Yeah.
we got to make it look good and make them know we put some effort into this. Because that's what I always tell kids, like older kids that come to my door, if they're not even in a costume, like, dude, put a fucking costume on and I'm going to be really happy to give you some candy. I need some effort.
Yeah.
Now you have to do a trick
Yeah.
because you have no costume. And then I make them do a trick for me. But anyway, we decided to be Alice in Wonderland.
Oh.
Yeah, well, it was great until I went lazy on my costumes. I didn't feel like going that hard on my costume, so I was a playing card.
Okay.
Two of
yeah.
us decided to be playing cards.
Yeah.
So I did a sandwich board.
No, you can't see it. Stop
Uh-oh.
trying to cheat.
Oh, snap.
He can't stand not to have to wait. You can't stand it that you have to wait. Huh? Then why do you want to see the list? Because you can't remember.
I was wondering if you guys ever dressed up as this one.
Oh, I don't know.
I just said I did.
So the top one is a witch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number one is a witch.
So I got egged that night.
Oh.
The playing card, because I couldn't move. I couldn't even put my hands together because I was out like this. Well, in one hand.
You're like running.
Well, we were older. So we had 2 playing cards. Heidi was the Queen of Hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah. My friend Vonda was Alice. We had Tweedledee and Tweedledum. We
Yep,
had
yep.
instead of a Mad Hatter, they decided to come as a Mad Batter.
What?
Well, it rhymed, so they couldn't find the hat, so they just came with a baseball bat and dressed
Oh
up as
my
much best they
God.
could.
Okay.
That was our friend Danielle. We had a white rabbit, of course.
Mhm.
What else did we have? We had it all. Mad Hatter, Matt. Oh, we had the Treasure Cat too.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So the 2 playing cards, unfortunately, there was this pickup truck with kids our age. Don't worry, I kicked their fucking asses on Monday. Literally, all those boys, I kicked their asses on Monday because I was still bigger than them at this point.
Yeah.
They threw eggs at us. They were in the back of a pickup truck of some older guys, and they decided we'd be the best ones. And so all of our friends were like, "Oh, hide behind the playing cards," because we couldn't move as fast as them. So they all decided
no.
that. So I just got egged and egged and egged. Luckily, not in my face, but I couldn't even run after this fucking truck because I did catch.
But you're like, I see you. I know
I
who you
know
are.
who you are. Yes, that's Jeff. That's exactly what I look like. It was because I was also stupid and made it look really legit, and it went to my shins, so I really could not move at all.
And you're like, you motherfuckers are gonna get it on Monday.
Oh, and they did. Oh, they got it hard. I put one of them in a locker. Literally, they were stuffed in their locker, and I didn't let them out. I don't think I let them out. I think I actually got detention for that one because they missed their bus. They were still there. The janitor had to let them out of their locker because I was fucking pissed. One hit me in the face, Kobe, and it hurt. No.
Yeah, I'd be pissed too.
I was.
Did you tell your dad?
Yes, I did. And then he gave me permission to beat the fuck out of them all because, he was actually at the middle school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he was one of the teachers, and I didn't get in any trouble because I told him when I got the detention. It's like, hey, I got detention for 2 weeks after school for beating the shit out of them and also leaving the one in the locker.
Yeah. Sorry.
So he didn't care. I didn't get in trouble at home.
That's good.
I just had to do the detention. He said they all deserved it, and I have to stand my ground.
You do.
Thor's never heard that story. He never knew I left a kid in a locker till the janitor got in. Found him. They egged me. You knew about the egging. But you didn't know about what I did to them on Monday after the egging.
I got locked in a locker. Just kidding.
He was not
I
in
was
my
too
school.
big to ever get in a locker.
This kid was tiny. He was a tiny, one of those 8th grade boys that hadn't blossomed yet.
Oh yeah.
The little tiny ones. So that was the easy one
Doesn't
to go
it suck
for.
that you're taller than all the boys till like fucking sophomore in high school?
Well, it sucked most of the time until you need to take revenge on them.
Yeah.
And then it's a lot nicer that you're a lot bigger than
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Because they literally didn't know what to fucking do with themselves. Because I was like, you guys weren't even wearing a mask. I know all of you were.
Yeah.
And the
Fucker.
one that went into the locker was the one that hit me in the face.
You're like, okay, it's time for payback.
Well, he didn't even get in there. I had to force him into the locker. And then I had to actually did the padlock on it.
And they're like, bye.
Well, it was his locker.
Oh.
So he was able to tell the janitor what the code was
Oh my
to get him out of the locker.
Oh my God.
And no one would let him out because I threatened all of them. If anybody let him out before the end of school, I was going to shove them in the locker.
That's not true.
All right. So number one, we know is a witch.
Number one was a witch. So you guys could email us and tell us what your favorite costume was.
I mean, is it going to be Thor and I as Jack and Sally? Probably.
Probably.
I mean, did you see how good he looks in that costume?
I know.
I thought I showed it to you.
I don't know if you did.
Oh, well, I have a good picture of it.
Okay. But so we're going to be dressing up to when we go to Disneyland for the Oogie Boogie Halloween party. But he can't wear the mask?
No, but I bought face paint today.
Okay, good.
And I actually bought it from Spirit Halloween. I bought Sally and Jack, and it is Sally and Jack
White
face
hairspray.
paint.
White
Sweet.
hairspray.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't buy that. We have to find that. Find the white hairspray, and then he's good. I don't need hairspray because I have a wig.
Okay.
So I'll be wearing a white or red wig. I have red hair, but it's just not long enough for Sally.
Yeah.
So I need a long one, which I already own. And then guess who's face painting me?
Me?
Guess who's face painting Thor?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
No one
I
wants
can
me to
do it.
face.
I'll
But it
do
even came with a decal though for his mouth.
Oh, good. That
And
one
then-
should be easy. It's
and
just
then-
a black line.
And you don't even have to do the scars on me because it came with decals for the scars on me.
Oh, okay,
Or the
okay.
not the scars, the seams.
Okay, yeah.
So I have all that, and it came with the blue for my face, and then I think it said 4 different shades of lipstick, so you can decide which lipstick looks better.
Okay.
And then his is just like white paint, and then stuff
Yeah.
for his eyes and
Okay.
stuff.
Sweet.
But it's supposed to be a full kit for these.
Nice.
So I'm thinking for the Halloween party, maybe I just wear jeans and a nice Halloween shirt.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wear like a Halloween shirt because I haven't worn it yet, and I have little clip-on like devil horns to put in my hair.
I have a cute little clip that is a tiny little witch hat with a veil.
Perfect.
I'll wear that.
Do that. That's perfect.
I used to have orange pants. They were the cutest pants, but I don't know
I
why
used
I
to
got rid
have
of them.
bright lime green jeans that I would wear on St. Patrick's Day and Halloween.
I have green scrubs I wear on St. Patty's Day.
Oh, nice.
They're my Grey's Anatomy scrubs. I
Nice,
really like them.
nice.
And then you saw the pink ones I
Yes.
get out.
Yeah, I saw 'em.
That's literally Tara's favorite day of the whole year is when I wear the fucking pink scrubs.
Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Wait, no, we'll be back by the 14th.
Yeah, we will. All right, we're gonna go. If you guys are listening on Twitch, I don't know if anyone's listening, but we'll be back
We'll
in
be
like
right back.
10 minutes
Yeah,
or so.
right back.
I hope everybody has a great week. Stay spooky.
Stay spooky and scabby.